line, set the fire to the sky. Keep burning bright, kill the allies, and enemies mesmerize. Strive for domination. Feel the pressure rising. The fight with your life and for your nation, with your devotion, emotion. Lay it on the line, the choice is yours. Offense or defense, let the courage roar. Reaching for your heart, it's up to soar. Now or never, time to rise. We will strive for more. Take the globe by storm, time to see the world. To the land of dawn as we see the world. We're fighting to build a legacy in this battleground for kings. We're here to show the world that we're the chosen one that brings the heat, the passion, the heart, the soul, and the fury. Show it all, let the world see we are legends. Stepping on the ground, no time to waste. Striving to conquer, face the foes, make grace. Be the challenger, it's time to soar. Now or never, climb and rise. We will strive for more. Take the globe by storm, time to see the world. To the land of dawn as we see the world. Take the globe by storm, time to see the world. To the land of dawn as we see the world. Hey, 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 break every boundary and chain. Ain't nothing can stop or restrain. We are a force to be reckoned with. Destiny, kingdom, and man. Shining like Atlas, winning with madness. Count us to practice, that is his matchless. We are the heroes here to slay. Never back down, never astray. Fatal lengths. Sink or swim. Match by match, day by day. Determination, they won't let us slay. S-E-A-C the world. Mission to conquer. S-E-A-C the world. We are warriors. Lay it on the line, the choice is yours. Offense or defense, let the courage roar. Reaching for new heights, it's time to soar. Now or never, climb and rise. We will strive for more. Take the globe by storm, time to see the world. To the land of dawn as we see the world. Take the globe by storm, time to see the world. To the land of dawn as we see the world. Take the globe by storm, time to see the world. To the land of dawn as we see the world. It's not a fight.
It's a lovely evening here in Phnom Penh, and welcome everybody to the grand finals of the Mobile Legends Bang Bang Southeast Asian Cup 2023. My name is Gideon Q.
And I'm Eterna.
And introducing to the rest of the desk, we have the Cursed Cast here on the table that will guide you guys through each and every one of these games. It's Mirko, it's LaFell, it's Wolf.
I love you guys. Come
I
on.
know,
Let's touch. Just touch me. Just touch me. Like that. I love you.
Did you enjoy the touch?
I enjoy it. That was a bit low, but you know, I'm okay with it.
The more the better.
The more the better. But for now, guys, remember the MSC 2023 is powered by Monton, supported by ROG, the official gaming phone, and Secret Lab, our official chair partner. And speaking of Secret Lab, and a special shout out to them, because when it comes to built-in lumbar support that you can adjust to your spine, an incredible magnetic memory foam head pillow, and brand new fabrics to enhance the perfect designs. Enjoy the same performance advantages trusted by the world's biggest esports tournaments at secretlab.co.
And of course, for those of you watching at home, don't miss your last chance to purchase the MSC Pass, because this event is about to end today, June 18th. Don't forget to buy the pass for 899 diamonds, and you guys can get the Atlas Rune Sentinel and 3,500 MSC coins immediately, right? You have so many things to get, and besides that, all your task rewards will be doubled. MSC return skins, Jawhead the Space Explorer, Claude's Earth Mightiest, and other rich rewards also await you. So if you guys can manage to finish all your MSC Pass tasks and make all the correct guesses, you guys can redeem the Atlas Rune Sentinel in MSC Event Shop for free. Join the fight and explore the MSC Pass now. And don't forget the hashtags, hashtag Mobile Legends Bang Bang, hashtag See the World, and of course, hashtag MSC 2023.
Oh my goodness, things are crazy here in the arena. It's before the grand finals has even started. I know I'm crazy, and I'm excited for this game, because I think this is going to be the first time in a long, very, very long time. You know what? I'm going to hold off on that just a little bit. I'm going to save it just for a little bit later, because for those of you who haven't been keeping up with MSC 2023, you've been missing out. But don't worry, we got you covered. Here's a daily recap. The third day of the knockouts came with resounding cheers emanating from the arena for miles around.
Oh, donut flippers into the heavy spin! A brilliant heavy spin by Wise.
Get ready for Blacklist's new hit single, Spin to Win, featuring Burn X Flash on the receiving end.
Yo, Sony, everyone away, you win! Wow! He finds his estimation very low, now in the back. You win!
And after a relentless assault by Blacklist, the home team's journey to the grand finals was ended.
Blacklist International have knocked the Cambodians out.
Next, Onyx went head-to-head against Echo, the M4 champions. Kyrie was an undeniable nuisance as he juked and dodged every move thrown by the Orcas.
Versus Kyrie, 50-50 on the board. TW, jumps in a tie!
In the longest game in MSC 2023, the two sides engage in an unending back-and-forth battle.
Kyrie, does he fall? He dashes away! What is this game?
Soon, cracks started to form in Echo's formation, and their mighty fortress came crashing down, giving Onyx a hard-earned victory. For our final match, we have Echo and Burn X Flash battling it out for third. All pressure is on Echo, the ex-world champion, to close it out. But Burn X Flash did not make it any easier.
This is how it's gonna end! Echo, Sanji, and the rest of the team. And it all! Wait a second! Wait! The police cars! Betty Cutie broke through all on! They broke through like an epic sniper! And they shot one thing! Yeah!
If you think one backdoor fail is not enough, what about two backdoor fails by Echo in a single game? Both Echo and Burn X Flash put up quite a spectacle, and in the end, Echo closed out the match with a 3-2 score.
Pushing this time, pushing on the score! Echo!
With the grand finals now looming ahead, the ultimate question remains unanswered.
who will emerge as the true king of C. Till then, hashtag see the world.
It has been an exhausting past couple of days here in Phnom Penh, and we finally come to the conclusion. The penultimate battle between Blacklist International and Onyx after going through gruelless and countless games against multiple teams, champions, competitors. We have Echo currently in third, but man, oh man, we've been waiting for way too long to see this grand finals of Blacklist International and Onyx.
And it's been so long since we've seen and have been graced with the presence of another team from a different region other than the Philippines coming to the grand finals, being able to level it out. It's been an entire year, Mirko.
It really has, right? MSC 2022, and we were there too to witness what happened. RRQ unfortunately lost 4-0 to RSGPH, but I think now with the single elimination format, both of these teams have not met. So it's going to be the first time where both teams will have to take their time to read each other out. Slowly but surely, taking a look again, because the grand finals is going to be a best of 7.
Here's the thing. I'm just going to call it, right? It's going to be 4-0. Isn't
It's
that
4-0.
right?
4-0. Grand final is going to be 4-0, right, Will?
Shake on it. Shake on
Shake
it.
on it.
No way.
Okay, wait.
4-0.
Okay. So
We're
this
going
is
to
like,
curse it. We're going to curse it. 4-0.
do you know that if you're aware that you want to reverse curse it, it does not work? So
What?
just forget about it, you know?
Just forget about it. Okay, maybe don't
All right,
forget about it.
Zane. Oh, these boys. Double negatives all across the board. This is why the curse cast is extremely dangerous at Turna.
Exactly. It's chaos even on the caster desk already, and we haven't even begun. I actually want to ask your predictions, but we'll wait that for a moment, right? Because we got to talk about this, right? The final battle for the crown and hashtag see the world, because both of these teams, they're looking to continue on their legacy, right? Because Blacklist, they have yet to earn an MSC title, and for Onyx, they want to get back-to-back. Okay, it's not back-to-back, but 2 MSC crowns as well.
Okay, here's the thing. Before we even move forward, right? I gotta say, camera, look at all of us. We look so good, man. Shout outs to Robbie. He gave us these scarves.
Yep.
And they're absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, Robbie, our host here in Cambodia.
Akun.
Very happy that he was able to kind of give us just a little bit of that Phnom Penh Cambodian experience. But guys, before we even get close towards the grand finals, let's have a little bit of that insider, the journeys that these players had to go through. Let's take it away with our insiders.
MSC has just begun. 12 teams will battle it out for the trophy. And now only 2 teams are left.
We're the very first team to represent North America, and so it's really big for us, and we'll do our best to show them that we can compete with the Asian teams.
Let's go!
I can say the Asian playstyle is different. It's harder, to be honest. The players here are so dedicated to the game. Their micro and macro is on a different level.
Mau menang ataupun kalah, yang penting mereka udah ngelakuin yang terbaik.
The greatest loss for me has got to be RSG, Slate, Singapore. They finally find their groove. I think it's because of a change of coach or just the synergy between the players. I'm so excited to see their performance next year.
To all the teams that have left and exited early, I really hope that you come back stronger. Keep on going. You made it this far, and I hope I see each and every one of you in the Philippines for the World Championship for M5.
Toda, aku sayang korang. Aku sayang korang gila-gila. Maybe after MPL, bootcamp terus. You know what? Just go to the Philippines. Datang sebulan awal ke sebulan setengah, you know what? Just do anything that you can. Harap at least top 3.
Here at the desk, we honor the fallen. For if we need to see our champions, they must walk over the corpses of their enemies. The perfect storyline. Onyx looking to reclaim the MSC title. All the way back in 2019, the last Kages were together, and now the next generation is here against an unstoppable force of Blacklist International. They're looking for the last piece of the crown.
Gideon was there. It was in the Philippines actually, and you guys were there too. At least it was Gideon there, and it was it inspired so many of the Filipinos. Do you know that VYs as well as Delar, for example, they were watching Onyx win that in Cubao, in Quezon City, in the Philippines. They were inspired by Onyx. They wanted to be Onyx that time, and now here they are facing up against each other.
Yep. Again, dreams come true here. This is why this is the perfect storyline. MSC has a lot of history, not just the M5. Here in Southeast Asia, we care about this game a lot more than what people would imagine. We would love to share that with the world, and that's why we have that hashtag, See the World.
Yeah, exactly, right? It comes back down to these two giants as well, just colliding on stage. We're going through their storylines, but like, think about it, right? As a player, even just in this tournament alone, the ups and downs that this team must have undergone to get to this point, it's insane. And I honestly can't imagine how that feels for them.
Honestly, here's the thing, right? The players are going to be the one playing. We feel the pressure. In fact, look at Mirko here. He's already sweating. It's almost like he ran
back and
up
forth.
and back and forth, right?
I don't know. It's almost like, I had to spend a lot of energy to get back on desk for whatever reason.
Take a breather for now. I feel like there's a lot in store for you in your future. With that being said, I wonder what, Robbie and as well as Mara have been up to. Back up on the main stage, we throw it over to you guys.
Thank you, panelists. This is Mara Aquino giving you an inside scoop. We received great news, and I'm really excited to share it with all of you. This is about the much anticipated Mobile Legends Bang Bang M5 World Championship. I am so excited to share this with all of you, and I want to hear all of your excitement too. So Cambodia, make some noise. Ho Mui Mao! Once again, Cambodia! Ho Mui Mao! And now it's time for the special announcement. Please take your eyes on the screen.
Returning once more, champions from around the world. MPL Philippines, MPL Indonesia, MPL Malaysia, MPL Singapore, MPL Cambodia, MPL Middle East and North Africa, the M5 Myanmar Qualifier, the MLBB Turkey Championship, the North American Challenger Tournament, Liga Latam, and the MLBB Continental Championship. Conquerors competing to see who is worthy to be crowned the world's greatest. But this time, there is a new phase to M5. Introducing the M5 Wildcard, a new qualifier for emerging regions and a shot at redemption for others. 8 competitors will battle for the top 2 spots for a chance to advance to M5. The competitors are from South Asia, Bangladesh, and Nepal will battle for the spot in MLBB Champions Battle. From the Mekong region, the champion of the Mekong Qualifier event. From Malaysia, the runner-up from MPL Malaysia. Latin America, the 3rd place in Liga Latam. From Eastern Europe and Central Asia, the runner-up of the MLBB Continental Championship. The winner of the M5 World Championship National Wildcard Qualifier in Mongolia. And 2 more regions to be announced soon. Which of these regions will show that they have what it takes? Find out this November in the M5 Wildcard.
No way.
No way.
No way.
What?
No
What?
way.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
Dude.
I knew, but
This
I'm sorry.
guy, post-credit scenes in the beginning?
I wasn't expecting that at all.
Hey.
Nobody told us what was going
Nothing,
on.
nothing.
This is so but this
Wild
is genuine.
card?
What the hell, Mirko? Why didn't you tell us this
That's
before?
why.
I'm pretty good at
Genuine
keeping
reaction.
secrets.
Oh.
Yeah, we gotta see your reactions. I wanted to see because
Oh my
while
God.
doing the voiceover, was super shook. I was like, wait, there's so many regions, new regions coming in. Bangladesh, Nepal.
This trickster, man. We were interviewed by the media, and the media was asking like, what regions do you want to be a part of M5? And we were like, I want to go for Japan or whatever region. And then this guy, he predicted Nepal, and I was like, wow,
what a
Mirko knows
prediction.
a lot.
That was
so
your
random.
voice?
Yeah, that was my
This
voice.
guy.
Oh, no wonder you sound like a nerd.
Oh, this guy has been keeping a lot of secrets from us. He's been hinting us all day about it, and it just flew right over our heads. It all makes sense now. The wild card regions are coming to M5 in the Philippines. I was not ready for this, Eterna.
Neither was I. Okay, I had no idea as well, but I love this. I love this. Things are getting more competitive. The new things are coming for us as well, and we can expect just all these regions just really climbing.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't even have words for it.
Dude, the
I'm
wild
just so
card.
excited.
I feel like we should make our own video about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah?
This is definitely a pipe dream of mine. You know, having wildcards, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Second chances for other regions as well as fact for other, non-famous regions. I can't hold it. I'm out for words.
Don't hold it.
All right.
Don't hold it, just let it go.
Let's pull it back. Let's pull it back here because we still have a grand finals to go through. It's going to be Blacklist and introducing them. It's going to be Al, Wise, Edward, UA, and Oh My Venus here. Again, everybody knows this lineup, but the two rookies, as Leo has mentioned before, who are, happy to be along for the ride, are now realizing this could be their first title.
You see, Yue had improved a lot in the group stages and the knockout stages. Well, if you look back at the performance of both Owl and Yue in the MPL PHC, so that there were a lot of criticisms on these two people. But now, people are seeing the value of both Yue and Owl. And then you see Wise, Edward, and Oh My Venus here to claim an MSC title. I think this is the closest that they could get for an MSC title for sure.
Now, introducing the second lineup to challenge them. We haven't seen an Indonesian versus Philippine Grand Finals in a while. It's going to be Onyx with CW, Kyrie, Boots, Sands, and as well as Keyboy.
For the most part, Onyx, this was the lineup that I've always been hyping up since M3. I can remember it, man. When they won Season 8, Onyx were on top of the world. A lot of expectations, but that mental block, that international nerf that they get, every single international has been creeping on them, right? M3, MSC grouped, M4 closest, best performance, but now finally we get to see the real Onyx Indo that I have been waiting for.
Yep. Now, honestly, for me, the way that I look at it is because Blacklist International, as well as Onyx, has had monikers of their own. A lot of accolades, but let's take a neutral perspective here. Lefel, I'm looking at you. You play this particular role. It's a little bit difficult, and honestly, walk us through it for Oh My Venus and Keyboy. Why are they the best?
It's actually pretty crazy, man, because this just proves there's no one way to play one role.
Yes.
Because again, the way that Oh My Venus plays, looking at the vision provided by everyone else, Oh My Venus commands everything as a support roamer, making sure there's no mistakes going to be done. But looking at Keyboy, the playmaker, he will initiate, he will find a vision, he will let his team know when they can get a kill, when they can move forward.
And it's crazy, right? Because we see that perhaps that aggressiveness is on maybe more sided to Keyboy, but lately, coming into MSC, we see a new shade of V, right? All her heroes gets banned. She brings out heroes like the Lolita, Novaria. Sure, it's a little bit more support in the way that she does it, but it also still provides that initiation that Keyboy does as well.
I mean, I feel like it's very different overall. I wouldn't even say play styles, but just the general way they look at the game. One is an IGL, the other is looking for that big green light to jump on and get into that fight.
And you can see the stats as well as the hero pool of Oh My Venus, the way that he affects the composition of wherever team he plays with. For example, when he was part of Onyx Philippines, before he was part of Blacklist International, or she was part of Blacklist International, everybody adjusts to them. Even the coaches draft accordingly. That is how impactful Oh My Venus is. And it's not a bad thing when I say that though, because they are winning because of it, right? They only probably have lost like a few international tournaments, but when it comes to like the accolades that they were able to get, they're always into the grand finals because of how they have adjusted and have understood how Oh My Venus operates.
Complete opposite on the other side. A very reactive roamer in Venus, waiting for the team or the enemy team to actually engage for him. But for Onyx, Keyboy, he makes the calls happen. He told me once that he wants to be aggressive. He is not a passive roamer, and that's what makes him special. He goes in and the team trusts him to do so. They all follow through. And in Season 11, especially now at MSC, he's really stepped up as also one of the main shot callers for this team.
So he's setting up these fights. He's also giving the green light to everybody else, both playing that IGL role in their own particular way. Man, support roles must be real difficult here. And I think, with such big playmakers, I hope we get to see maybe just a little bit of information that we can share with you guys here. Let's go jump right into our insider video.
Me and Kyrie know that chemistry is a must, so we must put some effort so that we can, sink in faster and we can adapt to the culture faster. We're here just to show ourselves, just to showcase our skills. That's all, and enjoy.
It's really the dedication of the whole team, from players to coaching staff to management. Everyone's really dedicated in what we do. That's really one of the reasons why Blacklist is still on top.
I think for me personally, I want to win versus all the team. I just want to beat all team.
Nice one, Kai. Nice one.
I'm feeling lonely. I'm excited. I just wish that we play good and everything's gonna be alright.
Aku nggak tahu sih. Aku cuma mau prepare buat besok buat lawan Blacklist. Ya kita kasih yang terbaik aja buat besok.
It doesn't get better than this, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome MSC 2023 Grand Finals in Cambodia. And we have a show for you guys back at home and here in the arena. Cambodia is lit, man. Absolutely amazing. And right now, I'm gonna actually invite one of my boys, one of the Filipino representatives who's going to be repping Blacklist International. As you know, I'm Indonesian. I'll be representing Onyx. We're going to have a little bit of a trash talk segment. We're going to have a little bit of spice for Indonesia versus the Philippines. Before that, though, I want to hear from the Blacklist fans in the building. How loud can you get? In the count of 3, you yell, break the code. 1, 2, 3! All right. Let's see how Onyx are doing as well. When I say go, you know what to say, all right? Go! All right, without further ado, let's invite my brother, Oh My Venus. There he is, right there.
Hello, Miracle.
It's not Miracle.
Oh, you're not? Who are you?
I'm Mirror Boy.
Mirror Boy. Well, hello, Mir Boy. It's me. Oh my genus. You know what, Mir Boy? There's a reason why Blacklist International has the word international in their name. It's because this is our 5th International Grand Finals already.
Okay, so you make it to a lot of grand finals. Is that what you're trying to say? All right.
That's
Let me just try to remember. My memory is kind of hazy. You've been to a lot of grand finals, but how many have you won?
Okay.
M3 and M3.
Fair enough. But when was your last championship? Back in 2019. That was a long time ago.
Well, right? If I'm thinking about the last time we won, it was actually pretty recent. We got the Evos boys right there. We just beat you at IESF. So, I don't know, man.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, you have a point. You have a point.
Let me just say this, all right? You know why we have, Boots, the player, Boots on Onyx.
Yeah.
What's Boots for?
What?
It's to walk over you.
Okay.
We're gonna be stomping you.
Okay, I felt that. But you know what, Mirko? We all know what's about to go down. Because we all know what's the storyline is. I have here the script. It's official. It has the MSC logo.
Okay.
This is the script. And please, everyone, read the script out loud. Okay? This is the script.
All right, man, Jeezy. All right, okay. You know what?
All right.
I want to firstly say, me and LaFell, we officially take back our apology because it started off as a bad draw, but it was just a chance, I put ID in the finals so that it's not too boring, so that we get to smash PH in the grand finals.
All right. Just remember, we respect Indonesia.
And I respect the Philippines.
Just remember, we respect Indonesia. But please remember, since MSC has been stating a lot of fun facts, well, Mirko, if you win this, you got carried by a Filipino!
All right, that was a good one. Kyrie started his career in Blacklist International, but I just want to let you guys know that he will win in Onyx.
Okay. Point taken.
But, ladies and gentlemen, man, Jeezy, let's give a hug. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, for the grand finals. We're throwing it to our casters.
Oh, that's great.
They didn't even show them hugging.
They did show them hugging the first time, but only the second time here. Oh, I was wondering why Mirko ran off in the middle of our segment.
Yeah, I was like, where's Mirko going? And it turns out he was trash talking with Manji. Where is he now? Is he on the way here?
He's on the way here.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay.
Round of applause, table. Round of applause.
Come here.
You did good.
Come here. Give me a hug, boy.
You did good.
Give me a hug, boy. Give me.
Ooh, boy. Wow. What a segment there. Great way to start to hype up the crowd before our very first game here. Remember, this is going to be a best of 7. We're hoping for the full 7 games here. We don't want to see a sweep. We want to see which one of these teams are going to be the best. But consistency always is going to be the key. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. And, talking about that, right? We're going into this match, but we haven't really seen anyone's predictions. So how do we want to start this?
How's the curse gonna go?
Yeah, are we gonna go for the curses again? Okay.
Wait.
Wait, it's there.
Wait, it's only you two. I should be the one. I should also be included here.
You know what? I don't know. I don't care either.
Exactly. We did the draw. LaFell, we said sorry, but you want to tell them what we say now?
Dude, we take it back, right? Here's the thing. We knew this was gonna happen. You guys just had to trust us. Just let us cook.
Let us cook. And together we'll say something. You're welcome.
Thank you, boys. Thank you, boys. They drew the draw. They're taking back their apologies. Wolf, you're leaning towards Blacklist this time. Walk us through it.
Okay, well, I need to vote for Blacklist International. No, just kidding. I know that.
But Onyx your boys. Onyx your boys.
They were my boys.
Oh, were. He used the past
Whoa.
tense.
Yeah. No, I have
What
to
does
be.
that mean?
No, here's the
Past
thing,
tense.
right?
Means
Here's
like
the thing,
happened.
right? I have to be with Manginas here.
Manginas.
I read the script.
Oh,
Like, they gave it
Manginas.
to me. It has the MSC logo only like backwards, but but it was part of the script, and I have to follow. It will be PH Win this time. It will be PH Win this time.
I mean, fair enough. I'm just
Sorry.
looking for things to change. I want Onyx to win, but what about you, Eterna? We
No.
didn't get to see your predictions.
You know, Wolf is outnumbered here.
Oh?
So, calm down.
So who
Right?
you with? You're with Onyx?
I'm with Onyx today.
Just today?
Yeah, because usually I'm for Echo, but
yeah,
now
yeah.
there's Echo's not here.
You're right. You're right.
And then
It's fair.
Yeah,
it's fair.
okay,
It's fair. It's
Onyx.
fair. I mean, I had the suit and everything. Things change. Things change, and I'm glad things are changing here because it's been a very long time since we've seen Indonesia make it this far, and especially in the fashion that they have done it. Like, oh my goodness, they still haven't dropped the series, or no, even better, they haven't dropped the game.
Wait,
Exactly.
Single game.
Onyx hasn't lost since
Since-
the finals, right?
Since season 11 playoffs.
Since playoffs.
Yeah.
Since playoffs. Last time they lost, it was up against RRQ, actually, in the regular season.
that?
So since then... It was
4 months ago?
4 months? 3 months? I don't know, but it was a long time ago. And right
a long
now,
time.
they are looking untouchable.
That's crazy. That's way
can't-
too. That's the longest win streak we've ever seen before.
Exactly. I can't believe that they will not lose in 4 months, only to lose against Blacklist International in the finals.
Oh, wow.
All right.
You mean the team that got 4-0'd?
Look, let's calm this down. It's
Wait,
time to
bro.
throw it over to our host to introduce the teams.
In the journey to see the world, 12 teams have gathered to exhibit their strength and tenacity, each with their own strategic approach to build momentum and make the biggest waves in treacherous waters. 2 of the strongest teams in all of the regions have reached the ultimate phase. Onyx and Blacklist International have taken the spotlight. They have mesmerized us with their amazing plays and spectacular defenses to get to this moment.
នៅក្នុងឆ្នាំ2023 MSC នេះផងដែរយើងឃើញថាមានរហូតដល់ទៅ12ក្រុមដែលសុទ្ធតែជាក្រុមអស្ចារ្យនិងខ្លាំងបំផុតនៅក្នុងតំបន់របស់ពួកគេតែនៅក្នុងពេលនេះផងដែរយើងឃើញថាមានត្រឹមតែ2ក្រុមប៉ុណ្ណោះដែលអាចទទួលបាននូវជ័យជំនះក៏ដូចជាឈានមកដល់វគ្គផ្ដាច់ព្រាត់មួយនេះផងដែរ Onyx ក៏ដូចជា Blacklist International ពួកគេបានបង្ហាញយើងឲ្យឃើញថាពួកគេពិតជាមានយុទ្ធសាស្ត្រខ្លាំងបំផុតនៅក្នុងការលេងក៏ដូចជាការការពារខ្លួនផងដែរ
This is the last fight to claim the throne and be hailed as the new kings of Southeast Asia.
នេះគឺជាថ្ងៃចុងក្រោយក្នុងការប្រកួតផ្ដាច់ព្រាត់រវាង Onyx ជាមួយនឹង Blacklist ថាតើគូណាមួយនឹងទទួលបាននូវជ័យជំនះនៅក្នុងការដណ្ដើមយកថាតើខ្លួនឯងគឺជាស្ដេចក្រាញ់របស់តំបន់អាស៊ីអាគ្នេយ៍របស់យើងផងដែរ
This is the grand finals for MSC 2023, the final battle to see the world.
Teams, 10 regions collide.
This cruel, epic confrontations.
This is MSC 2023.
One mistake, and you will be sunk by the rising tide.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to MSC 2023, live here in Phnom Penh, Cambodia.
23, 2 epic matches unfolded.
I can't wait for it to start, and hopefully we're gonna see more of them in the land of dawn.
So how about we show them the sheer brilliance of MLBB competition?
The crowd, you
can hear them. They will end here. Flickering forward, Benny. That's Eduardo. The three-man. Blacklist International. Untouchable.
MSC para sa akin is para sa Pilipinas. Kasi nandito kami para, hindi lang para represent yung sarili namin and yung Blacklist International, kundi para dalhin din yung bansa.
Parang pamilya ko na ang Blacklist. Sisiguraduhin namin na kami ang kampiyon. Untuk match grand final ini, kita akan kasih yang terbaik buat meraih kemenangan.
We've worked so hard and gotten this far. Now the finish line is within our sight. It doesn't matter who I have to face or defeat in my way. I will win the MSC for my team. We are ready. It's Onyx time.
It is time to commence the grand finals of MSC 2023 Blacklist International versus Onyx! Leading the charge on the Romas of the team from Blacklist International, we have the Queen, Oh My Venus! Going up against the Master Playmaker of Onyx, Keyboy! Next, we have the mid laners, the Boys Prodigy, Yue! As he faces off against the remarkable Gila Suns! Now shifting our focus to the dedicated EXP laners, making a grand entrance is Agent Zero Edward, clashing head to head with the Captain Boots! The time has come for the gold laners. Introducing the silent killer of Blacklist International, Ow! Matching up against the unwavering CW. We now present the final piece of the roster, welcoming the other cornerstone of Ube, the king of the jungle, Wise, going up against the spectacular, the one, Kyrie! Let's welcome the masterminds of both teams. Coach master the basics with Nexstar against Coach Yeb and Adi as the analysts.
It's time! The Grand Finals has already been launched and is ready to commence with both teams ready to go at each other's throats. Only one will be walking away.
The hype is real, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd is feeling it. We are feeling it as the players are getting ready for this next upcoming battle. Now, Gideon, we have to talk about this, right? Blacklist International, Onyx ID, they have very different styles. Who do we ask when we want to talk about how they're going to be able to find each other's kryptonite?
Well, obviously, we got to talk about the analysts. We got to talk about Wolf here. Bring it to the table. If we're looking for weaknesses on either side for Onyx as well as Blacklist, what are we aiming for?
The fact remains, they have different playstyles. Onyx, they want a team fight. When you're a team fight, they want to outplay, they want to go for pickups, while Blacklist International engage. They want to group up as 5, systematic versus chaotic. So if you're asking me about kryptonites, I don't think there is any kryptonite between each other. It seems like because of the fact that they're yin-yang anyways, they're going to be countering each other. So whoever is waking up better, like who's drafting better, they're going to have a better time in this game.
It's a skill diff, right? That's really what we're going to be looking at for both these teams, because skill is going to be number one. Thing is, though, there are personal grudges from both these teams.
That's right.
And I've actually spoken to Kyrie and Yeb when they got to Indonesia. This was back in Season 10 when they were first imported. I went out with them, and Kyrie and Yeb, I asked them, who do you want to face the most still? It's still Blacklist. They are still thinking about M3 when they unfortunately met their Masters 4-0, getting absolutely dominated in the Grand Finals after having a similar run, an undefeated run at M3.
Undefeated run? They still remember that? Holding on to such an old grudge till now? I mean, this is history in the making. All things and the pieces have kind of fallen into place almost rather perfectly.
You're right. The way things have come. And it's interesting, right? Because I don't think anyone really expected both of these teams, honestly, to get to the Grand Finals, right? I mean, for Philippines, it should have been Echo, seeing their track record. Onyx coming into the Grand Finals was also a 50-50.
Yeah.
Most of the people expected it to be Echo, Blacklist, including us. That's even in your video, Gideon. As we take a look now at the player head-to-head here between the Queen herself as well as Keyboy.
Yep, Manjeezy and as well as Mirror Boy taking after their lookalikes here. Again, these are two pivotal players. The stats kind of tell us a very different story and their overall play style.
Honestly, looking at the KDA as well as team fight participation, that is enough, because the Ube, you want to move with your team. And look at the team fight participation for Oh My Venus, 76.5% going up against Keyboy, 50-something%. And in terms of KDA, 7.2 Oh My Venus. He's staying in the back lines. He is basically playing chess with the other members of Blacklist. He's making sure everyone moves as intended. Compared to Keyboy, he will sacrifice his own body for the betterment of the team.
Here's the thing, even though you can sacrifice and even though you're playing 5D chess sometimes, you still need that big outplay to break the stalemate at the end of the day. And that's what we saw when Blacklist lost to Echo. But then now Onyx kind of takes this place. Are they similar? Do they have that particular style?
I think that when it comes to style, I think it's very distinct actually. If you look at Onyx, you always remember they are going to be playing like those chaotic games. They want to outplay, if you want to play fast. Look at the Blacklist International, nothing's changed. As long as their VY's in there, everybody is going to adapt to that programming. It's going to be the Ube. And Yue as well as Owl, they have adapted so correctly in this mechanics. That's why this is yin-yang really. What we're going to be looking at is probably the best grand final because it shows us two disciplines of Mobile Legends, the best of the business, clashing against each other.
I like that you mentioned VYs here, right? I like that you mentioned Wise in particular because this brings me to another focus. Wise versus Kyrie. you can say that they also have a clash of styles as well. And coming into MSC, we take a look at the rankings and everyone says that Kyrie is the better jungler. However, Wise has been incredible on his retribution game. Do you remember that game where he went in with the Baxia? Nobody even set up for the Lord.
Drive-by.
He went for the drive-by, was able to catch that. And he's just that person that you can rely on. So what can we expect between these two?
Honestly, for me, Wise is all reliable. Because in terms of the hero pool, you don't have to have such a huge hero pool for Wise. Because let's say, no matter what hero he uses, he gets the job done. And what is his job? He front lines for the team. He opens the map. He starts things off and lets his team finishes everything off. But Kyrie, man, he has the spotlight every single time. This is what makes you an ace. This is what makes you an MVP. Even in a losing situation, somehow you still win.
For both of these roamers, or for both of these junglers, they set up for the roamers. We've seen Kyrie, sure, he likes to follow up a lot with the assassins, like we saw in the Fanny yesterday, but he can also set up for Keyboy, like we've also seen on the Lancelot, setting up, clumping everyone up from the opponents to get there, and honestly starts in the draft. What do Onyx, what do Blacklist want as Prio?
It's about being unique. It's about looking to outplay your opponent. But it all begins with the tools that you will arm your warriors with. This is a 5v5 game. Make sure you understand and don't miss a single moment as we jump into the draft. Now, coming and pulling this back a little bit more, we need to talk about the fact that Wise not only plays this sacrificial role in the drafting phase, but it opens up a new level of draft for Blacklist International. We've seen it against FIMP, putting him on something like a Valentina, and then all of a sudden, Bernex Flash, they recognize that to stop UA.
One thing that you'll notice about Blacklist International is they have a theme for a series, for example. Well, it's true that they can pick up like Valentina, very standard, and maybe the Fredrin as their priority in the first place, but there's always that theme. For example, their recent series against Burn X-Flash, it was all of a sudden the Baxia. It was all of a sudden the position 5 Novaria. So you have to watch out for that. We know for sure that this will be a long series, right? This couldn't be 4-0, and you have to watch out for those key heroes in the draft of Blacklist International.
Honestly, looking at the bans just now, Fanny being banned out, the Kaja being banned out, as well as the Kadito, what does this spell that Blacklist doesn't want? They don't want engage, they don't want dive, they don't want huge burst damage. And now, looking at Onyx, I gotta say, it's all about respecting and understanding your opponents. Banning out the S's, banning out the Diggy, but more importantly, banning out that Psycho Fredrin.
Exactly. This forces Blacklist to go for something like Novaria, the first pick. There is also the Joy. I think those are the two priorities because Edward really plays it that well. But of course, since the 1-1 is opened, I can see it. This is a trap set up by Onyx for sure.
The trap set up by Onyx? I mean, look, this is VWise's 9th Grand Final appearance out of 11 as part of Blacklist's active roster, winning 4 during their appearances.
What? That's insane.
What a stat.
What is that?
Great numbers, right? I mean, MPL PH Season 7, Season 8, M3, and as well as Season 10.
And that shows their experience, right? And it also shows their knowledge in the game. So that is going to be very beneficial when it comes down to the drafting phase. Now, Onyx, can they level that?
Definitely. This is a trap. I think the 1-1 is a trap. They go for something like Franco in the absence of Kaja.
You know what?
Okay.
Franco pick as well as the Farimus pick, because again, looking at the way that they're drafting, what does this spell out? Where he just wants to make sure that he can win his lane and then let his team set things up for him to use the crossbow tank. But look at the Franco as well as the Farimus. The Farimus is a good way to deny him of kills.
Remember as well, in all the matchups that we've seen from Blacklist International, they always ban the Franco. This hero has always been one of their kryptonites, as to say, on their Ube lineup. The fact that they can split them open, and the fact that they also have a Faramis who punishes clumped up compositions is already really good for them. But that's why Blacklist will play with the range, will play with the disengage of the Akai and the Navaria.
Really interesting, because I thought they were going to lean on the high-performing UA, especially on Valentina. He has hard carry games with the Valentina, but instead decides to go Navaria.
Oh, this is because of the fact that Navaria can be flexed. It can be played in the position for the mid lane, and also the roam. And having it in the first picks of Blacklist International ensures that they will have that security of the UA, but a very early lane. Oh my! I'm happy.
Yeah.
You guys happy?
I am too
more
happy.
than happy.
It depends.